Hi everyone. Hi to the neutrals. Hi, I guess that Lardo sent you here. Lardo won't say the name of my channel. I've been here for a year and a half, and I am actually the head baker. Okay? I have to remain anonymous because being the head baker means a lot of people are after me. Not the head baker. What the fuck is the head baker? Come on! Bunch of weirdos. Honestly. What is the head baker? Okay? The Gossip Bakery is a website that has been around for a number of years, has millions of posts, and highlights the weirdest people that are on the internet. Okay? So, not everybody, look at me. Here I am. Do they have a page dedicated to me on the Gossip Bakery? No. This isn't my only channel, and I can tell you without a doubt that none of my channels are on the Gossip Bakery. You want to know why? Because I'm not an asshole! Now, do I troll? Yes, but I troll for Jesus, okay? The person who I'm trolling hates Jesus. I'm not kidding you. She hates Jesus with a passion. She hates Jesus, the man that turned water into wine and walked on water. She hates him. Okay? And the true reason, which is not funny at all, is that this hippo that I troll exploits animals for YouTube views, and when she knew damn well not to feed a bearded dragon mealworms, she thought that it'd be cool to shove 999 living mealworms down a bearded dragon's throat with chopsticks for YouTube views. That bearded dragon died from the mealworms eating him from the inside out slowly. And she sat there and let his dead body sit there and it was like, oh, look at him. He hasn't pooped in a week. He hasn't moved in a week. Yeah, he's in hibernation. And then all of a sudden she rehomed him. No, he died. She was repeatedly told not to give this bearded dragon mealworms. They were not going to let her have it at the pet store, and she's been banned from pet stores because of her maltreatment of pets and pet hoarding. She put one dog down, her longtime dog, that she abused the crap out of, so she could get a new puppy for her birthday. Okay? So, if you want to come for me, you know those facts. Okay? You know those facts, and then you can say, okay, I'm not trolling for a good cause. Okay? There are trolls for good. And I'm one of them. So, basically, this bitch has been mean to so many people, and she takes advantage of vulnerable, elderly, and mentally compromised people and bullies them into sending her money and pills and goods that she can make money out of. And she exploits her loved ones to the point where no one will be around her because of what she has done. She's on every form of welfare and acts like she has to be on YouTube because it's the only way that she can pay her bills. Well, she's on full SSI, full food stamps, full medical, and got SSI for her son, saying that her son had a behavior disorder after she bullied her son into a corner and took a video of him fighting his way back out. She then got her son prescribed Adderall, which she sold and admitted to on live YouTube about how funny it is that she got Adderall for her son so she can sell and trade them for what she wants. Okay? So, that's my intro. You want to go forward? Go forward knowing that. Now, my regulars, if you just saw, she went on her thing and one of her minions, Nomad Shelly, Nomadness, or whatever, one of her longtime royal servants, went and came to her and said, oh, look, Jules is doing a channel on you. And so what does she do? she blocked Shelly, and she's going to tell every secret that Shelly's ever said. Even though Shelly's given her super chat and everything else, Shelly is dead to her now. Shelly is her new focus. Good luck, Shelly. See how this turned out for you trying to get Jules in trouble. So Jules is simply taking the videos that LBL has made over the years, some that she's dirty deleted in her ambient, drunken state, and she is simply replaying them with the commentary highlighting things that others didn't notice or put together, because she dirty deletes a lot, so a lot of people don't see it. And then when she loses a lot of fans because she's gotten a lot of negative feedback, then she'll go and get some new thing like, oh, okay, I'm into this, I'm into keto, oh, I'm a vegan, oh, I'm into wigs, oh, I'm into nails, oh, I'm into mukbang, oh, I'm into ASMR, because she sees somebody else doing it, getting money, so she says, well, why can't I do that? I can get money too because they did it. Not knowing what the hell she's talking about or any other thing, but because somebody else did it, she wants to do it. She copies. She's a copycat, okay? She was that girl in school that nobody could deal with, that was overweight, mean, a brat, and would copy right down to the names of her friends' dolls. She'd get the same doll and name it the same thing. She said it. Okay? So, she copies other YouTubers to get new fans from other channels, because it's all an effort to get her money. That's all she cares about, is more money. So then she can go and have a little bit of money to buy some stuff while she's shoplifting, and then the stuff that she buys, she takes back the next day after she's used it. So every day it's a new handbag. People who don't know what she's doing think, oh wow, she must be so wealthy. She has a new handbag every day. She has new makeup that she gets to show every day. Yeah, she uses it and then returns it. And we all know, in a pandemic or not, can't resell things that have been used, and cosmetics have never been able to be resold. So she's driving up the prices for all of us by theft, by deception. Now, she has repeatedly said the most disgusting things about Jules. Jules is a lady over in the UK who used to be a fan of Lardy, because Lardy started getting fans saying that she had fibromyalgia and whatnot, and the lady Jules over in the UK has fibromyalgia as well. And so Jules was one of her fans, and Jules confided that, you know, she's in the UK and it's tough for disability, that her husband is disabled and she is disabled. They don't have any type of compensation or social programs over there that she would qualify for. So it's a very difficult way of life over there if you do have an ailment that causes you not to be able to make money. She also confided that her children each have mild autism in a conversation. So one day, Lardo was just in this big fury, and Jules said something like, well, why don't you go take a walk? Something like that. And that was it. And so Lardo started saying the most disgusting things, that that Jules is not even an acceptable human, that she's not worth anything. She might as well be dead. She said that she's dead. She said that she did a big thing to get George Floyd views, secondhand George Floyd views. And she said, I don't care about George Floyd. I just care that I want to know whose knee gets sat on. She's like, I want Jules to be the one laying on the ground with a cop's knee in her neck. So here we are having this problem as a nation about police brutality. So she went and got all of these views for police brutality. Well, it was a hot topic, so people are on there. They don't stay long enough to listen to what she said. So she said she supports police brutality. She just wants it to be somebody who has told her something like, maybe take a walk if you're having a bad day. She wants to pick and choose who's killed. She got views because her son's friend had a terrible dog bite. Terrible. She started exploiting that poor girl's tragic accident and said, I want it to be Jules' face that gets chewed off by a dog. She sat there and has said this shit for the last 2 years, just disgusting shit about Jules and her kids, and said, oh yeah, Jules is handicapped, lays in bed, hasn't left her room in 10 years, her kids are autistic. She goes, what kind of kids do you expect would come out of Jules? What kind of kids do you expect? They wouldn't be normal. Of course they'd be autistic. She said those things, okay? She said those things repeatedly. So now, after all this time, Jules has simply decided to replay LBL's videos to show people what they're missing when they're brand new fans and they don't know the whole story. They don't know about all of her scams. They don't know about the fake repo. They don't know about the fake GoFundMe for her son's pretend ear infection, and they don't know all the scams that she's pulled. They don't know what she's done. They don't know about her criminal background. They don't know. They just think that she's, some delightful, although misguided, non-attractive person that is probably transgender. That's all they see. And so they just, they follow her thinking that, they've got all of the social, they can sit there and think they've got all of the virtue signals covered by following her channel. They're like, she's transgender, she is gay, she is a single mom, she was abused as a child, she has fibro, she's a dog lover. What she doesn't say is that she will never ever take a dog outside when she gets it. She makes them piss and shit all over the apartment floor. She has Section 8, so she doesn't care that the dog shit and piss all over a floor. That's for the next person to take care of. Okay? Government pays for it. It's not hers. She has her idiots convinced that she made 2 good real estate investments and she's lived off of it all these years. So anyway, my point here is that she went on and she started telling everybody, go over to Jewel's channel. It's all about me. That this woman who's handicapped over there and her kids have autism, this is what she is choosing to do with her time. She's taking my videos and putting them up. So go over there to her channel. Well, you want to know what? Is a lot of people have went to the channel and they have seen LBL for what she is. And they have came to both her and me and said once they have heard and seen what we are showing them, they are no longer falling for her scams. They will no longer give her money. They do not support it, and they are sorry that they did in the first place, and they're embarrassed that they didn't see the whole spectrum and that they made a mistake. So the more people she sends over to Jules, the more people are going to see her for what she is. It's going to backfire, as every great plan that she ever has does. So I just want to say, if you're here, if you're there, because she sent you and you want to sit there and scold Jules or scold her first, because she's been doing this for years. And you can only poke a bear so many times before it fights back, just like her son. When she sat there and abused the hell out of her son and abused him and abused him and abused him. And one time he yelled back and said, leave me alone. She filmed it, got him diagnosed as a behavior disorder, etc., etc. Her husband, she threatened to have him deported for anything that he would say or do. She'd say, I'm going to have you deported. Then she committed parental alienation, wouldn't let her son see his father, had everybody convinced that he would kidnap the kid. So she's a single mother by intimidation. She didn't want to not have the child support. She wanted full welfare. So she intimidated this poor man who was new to the country that she found. Yeah. So that's who you're dealing with. So if you're coming over here to attack Jules or I because you were sent here, just sit back for a while and watch the show and watch the truth. All right. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.